Okay, welcome back. My name is Sandcrawler, and this is my Dungeon Defenders Let's Play. This is episode 2, and we're still here in a deeper well. We're gonna go right into the next one. So, yeah. This is probably one of my favorite levels in the game, just because how I like to build it. So let's see if I can't get this set up pretty quickly here. We're playing on Insane for anyone who didn't watch the first episode. I have about 9 or 10 level 70 characters that I'll switch between over the course of this video, and in this episode I'm gonna show off the secondary classes, the alternative ones, as much as possible, meaning the ones like there's a female squire called the Countess that they added, and I'll be playing with her. She's DPS though, set up for damage, so I don't want to build towers with her. So, her name's Victoria here. I think after this one we'll go to the tavern and I'll show you the character stats. I don't have any defenses in the back yet. I didn't have the mana to do it, but should be able to get everything. The bowling ball should take care of most of it, and sometimes you get these pauses like this because you kill them faster than they spawned. Okay, so we're gonna get ready to change, drop the mana right there, and wait for the Defender's Forge to come out. You want to be fast and insane because you have limited time. So now we're gonna add at least 2 more bowling ball turrets. Grab this mana and see if we can add another one. I don't always get changed, as you saw in the first episode, to another character, but sometimes I have time. My builders don't have much into speed, and so they walk slower. Looks like we're gonna get one more, so, and maybe get changed. Just change that guy. The other ones are on the next page. There's not a big difference between playing a Countess and a Squire, or any of the other classes. To some of them I don't have leveled up and don't really have set up to play. This one I do because I like her ability. She has one that she'll plow through a whole line of monsters or mobs. Okay, so let's get a couple more towers up. And then I'll change to my hunter, who's the male version of the huntress. He's set up for actually placing the traps that the huntress has. And so basically their version of towers. So we'll go on to him, and he's here. I can't say his name because it's weird. He still has a decent attack, I believe. He has one of my extra weapons. I don't pick anything up off the ground, like even when I play on a harder level, I'll leave the stuff on the ground unless it's something I actually need. Because it just auto sells at the end of the round. So let's go ahead and place a proximity mine down here. As you can see, they have a limited number of uses. These are 54. Because I have all my points into towers, otherwise it would be lower. They have two rings. The solid line that's on the inside, and then they have the outer ring, and that's it'll set off another trap that's touching that. So if I put a Inferno, say over here, I believe those two will set each other off. The Infernal one will actually burn them. It doesn't have as high of usage, but the effect lasts longer than these. I'm just gonna go ahead and start the next round. Let's go over there to the to see this one's burning. Maybe they won't set each other off. Maybe they have to be touching and not overlapping. I don't use traps very often, so I've never found them that useful. They do good damage, it's just you have to repair them all the time. Or you can upgrade. Everything in the game you can upgrade, so now it has 65, 76, 88, and it'll keep going up. I think I'll get about 120. When I get to the end, yeah. Now upgrading doesn't only increase how many uses it has, it'll also deal more damage. So, we will have an ogre on the last wave of this map, I believe. He'll come out of this door, that's why I'm upgrading this trap. Not that it'll need to be upgraded. I'm gonna try and get that to the last level, but I don't know if I'll get enough mana. This is the female monk, but it's only level 6. I don't think I have the female apprentice. So I think we'll just stay on this guy. I'm gonna try and get that upgraded like I said. But I need to have basically full mana, 12,000 or so, to upgrade that to the last level. So we should get there actually, but you never know. These guys don't drop a whole lot of mana, but okay. So this is the last upgrade level. It costs 12,020. Or yeah. And there's the ogre. Right there. Man, there's ogre. This game does have bosses. We'll get to that. I think it's around level 5. Some of the bosses are pretty fun. Others they're just kind of annoying. Okay, so that was level 2. Now let's go back to the tavern and I will show you guys the character stats of the different characters that I've shown so far. Just to give you an idea of how I statted, and for anyone more advanced, they'll probably laugh, but yeah, let's go do that. So, go to turn to tavern. Okay. And so this guy's character stats are all into traps. So that's these defenses down here. The names will actually change for each one. And then you have the hero stats. So this armor I don't think has been upgraded. No. And so it's getting a set bonus. That's what the blue outline is from having a full set of chain armor. And so that gives you a 20% bonus, I believe. And then you can spend mana on the equipment to upgrade different stats. So that's this character. I don't use him very much, so I haven't put a lot of time into him. I'm not going to show you that guy yet. We'll go back to this is the Squire that I played in the first episode. And so you can see he's kind of the same way as the other one. Most of his points are into defenses. And these bonuses just come from equipment. But as you can see, like the hero plus 70, I've spent 70 of the character points into these stats. Then we'll go over to Chi here. And Chi's kind of statted the same way, mostly into the defenses, which are auras in his case. And very little into, well, I don't think I spent any points, except on hero casting, so. And as you can see, he has a set. Guess he doesn't actually have a weapon equipped right now. I don't know what happened to the one I had. If we go to Crew Fire. He's once again statted kind of the same way, mostly into defenses. So his towers do more damage and last longer. And his equipment is just into what gives him the hero skills. Now Khaleesi here is mostly into attack, damage. So has nearly 400 in hero damage and a pretty high speed. I don't believe I have any points into the defenses. So if I build a tower on with this character, it won't be very good. And if we just, well, not that one, because bird attacks that one. That one will check, is to check your pet DPS, which this pet is kind of useless. All the other ones are for players. So as you can see, it's almost 300k DPS. And let's go over to Victoria, who is my damage squire. So mostly into hero damage and hero stats. No points into down here, except where I lied. So if we check the DPS, we get about 80k out of her. Her damage will differ just because of the attack speed. But for the most part it's okay. It's not great. Yeah, I think that's all the characters. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time. And have fun.